Hi everybody, my name's TSW, and in this video I'm going to be looking at a visualization of some very interesting information that I found on Reddit. Huge props goes out to Gideon AI and his Discord over here. This is not my information. This is data mined by him and his team over at Classic WoW Armaments. The link for the Discord will be in the description. Big shout out. Very, very cool stuff. The information's here, links all in the description. But what I want to get into is I was so impressed with the information and excited that I made this visualization of the information from that Reddit post. And I'm going to be covering it in this video with some thoughts and opinions. So if you'd like to join me, hit a thumbs up if you like it. Let me know what you think in the comments, subscribe, all that stuff. Yeah. Scaling. Okay, so these items are confirmed in the data mine to be scaling for the Burning Crusade. We have number 1, Ravager. So this is the same as it is in Classic, as far as I know. It just does lots of damage. It's really good if you're wanting to, if you're level 70, wanting to boost someone as like a Fury Warrior or Arms Warrior. You can just slap on Ravager and you'll do a good amount of full weapon damage with your attack power and everything scaling. Nice, 100%. Boom. The 10 Storms set bonus. This is going to be a 26.7% scaling, so it's something, which is nice. We have Ravager giving you 100% with any extra. I don't know if this is healing and damage. I imagine it's both. So this will be extra damage and extra healing from that damage dealt, which is cool. Some of this is very fun. It'll be interesting to see, particularly some of the consumables we get down to later, which might be interesting for speedrunning if you're into that kind of thing. So, Blade of the Unquenched Thirst. Slurp up some of that life with a 100% coefficient. Yum, yum, yum. Again, a lot of these, all of these practically depend on procs or percentages. Now the percentages for the effect is good if you can put yourself in those AoE situations or get lucky. And these chance on hit, these will be the ones that we really want to be looking at. And again, jump on the Discord, there's a lot of information here to find out if any of these proc frequently enough that you could maybe, I can imagine in TBC seeing some really fun PvP videos where somebody is dueling someone or whatever, they're dying, they slip on their what would be their Diamond Flask healing set, just hit a few critters or something, get healed a decent amount, slip back on their PvP gear, and then go in for round 2. We'll see if that happens, but a bandage also works, so don't know if we're going to see that. But anyway, talking about interesting things that can happen as a consequence of this. Skullflame Shield. This is practically confirmed 100% scaling from your spell damage. Very fun if you're a paladin. Like the stonks for Skullflame Shield have just gone up, in my opinion, based off this post confirming from the data mining that Skullflame Shield is going to be big. It's going to be bad. By bad, I mean good, like badass. I'm trying not to be confusing, but I am apparently. So Skullflame Shield, good. Okay? Very good. Moving on. Demonfork Breastplate, 10% scaling, so not ideal. But again, it's 3%, so if you're tanking that many mobs at a time, but again, it's not ideal. However, one thing that could be good is depending on the chance on hit on Flame Wrath, that's a lot of AoE damage. If you're damaging like 150 to AoE, 150 plus spell damage to everyone around you. Big. We'll see if people start using it. Runeblade of the Baron Rivendare. This one gives you extra life from your healing. Pog Champ. Wraith Scythe, again, going to give you some extra healing, 100%, nice. Shadowstrike, oh, the meme weapon, Vendor Strike, mate, it scales 100%. It's probably still not going to be useful in the mainstream, and again, it's a chance on hit, so the chance isn't going to be very good. It tries to stay relevant. Again, Fist of the Damned, same situation, chance on hit to give you some life, and it scales with your healing. We have Hakkari Manslayer, again, same story. It steals life. Zulian Slicer is going to be giving you extra nature damage, chance on hit. Sceptre is going to be giving you poison for nature damage on your opponent, 100%. Demonfork, 10%. Oh, this is something interesting. Some of them are quite low, like these. Let's jump onto the forum post quickly. Consecration is somewhere in the comments here, where it's saying, what do you mean by the question mark? So some of them are saying 12% up from 4% with a question mark. So consecration is based on the ticks. So consecration, all dots and hots in the list are showing how much spell damage and healing you get per tick. 12% every tick for 8 ticks is 96% the entire duration of the spell. So that's interesting as well. So that's something to bear in mind as well. And whilst we're on the subreddit post, someone was also mentioning Ashbringer, Lifesteal, non-scaling in TBC. Sorry, Rep Paladins. That would have been fun, though. That would have been fun. Okay. Moving on. Black Bane of Sharam. I don't know if this does, like, does the Infernal Spirit do an AoE? And then that's going to be scaling. Cool. Cool. Bloodfang armor. So the 8 set, yep, is going to be giving you a little bit more healing. That scales. I don't find this to be, we'll see if some people can make it work with the healing. But things that, again, this is awkward because with the trinket swap, so these are 2 trinkets, minor and major recombobulator, they heal you and they scale 100% with healing. So that's fun. However, you would have to drop combat if you don't have it on already. And then wait 30 seconds for the cooldown of the trinket to use the on use. So you could probably just bandage if you're in combat and eat food. Like it's not elegant, let's say, okay? But again, something to bear in mind that these are scaling well with healing. And we'll get to Diamond Flask later, okay? That's in the list. Magic Candle. This heals you. Sorry, it heals you. It deals fire damage. Sorry, I've got Diamond Flask on my brain. Sprouted Frond. Now this is interesting. If you snapshot, if you're in a speedrun, for example, in TBC, you could have the whole raid have healing gear. You all put healing gear on. You all use a consumable like this that doesn't require extra items apart from the healing items that you'd have to have in your bags. You all pop a Sprouted Frond and it heals you a little bit. And then you swap back onto your normal gear. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a thing, but okay. Venomhide Poison. I'm not sure where the source of this is, but it scales 25%. It's there. Gift of the Naaru. Again, this is one that the hot that has 5 lots of damage, 5 lots of healing rather. So it heals 5 times for 20% for a total of 100%. Cool. So Drain Eyes out there, rejoice. Confirmed. Based on the data mine. And then we've got Frostbrand Weapon, 10%. We've got Flametongue Totem, 10%. Now, the Flametongue Totem, I actually missed it from the visualization I made. Depends, so Frostbrand and Flametongue, depends partially on whether you have a 1-hander or 2-hander. So that's interesting as well. So something to take note of. I don't know if this is common knowledge for Shamans. I don't play Shaman, but is there? Searing Totem has been increased. Oh, this is one thing I like about how Blizzard made their games back in the day. Like, just everything gets a little bit extra. It's just like, oh, like your coefficient for your Searing Totem. Oh, have a little bit more. Magma Totem. Oh, have a little bit more. It's just nice all around. It's not just overpowered one ability. It's just totems better. Nice. Magma Totem is doubled. Fire Nova Totem, 21 from 14. Nice. Like, if I played a Shaman and I wasn't expecting these changes, I'd be excited. All of your totems, mate, they just get a nice buff going into TBC or the pre-patch. Very cool. Touch of Weakness, 10%. That's fun. Holy Nova, nice. If you thought, you were Holy Novering in Nax and other raids as a priest, mate, Holy Nova gets better. Although there will be fewer priests in the raid because the raid is smaller. You know, it kind of helps compensate for that by making the Holy Nova scale better with... Oh, it's the healing and the damage as well, I must stress. That was here on the... somewhere, wherever Holy Nova is on the post. And then Holy Fire, the impact is increased by about 10%, and the dot is decreased. So that's how it works. Star Shards has been reworked, 16.7%. Cool. Arcane Infused Gem, 100% scaling with your arcane damage. Okay. Volley, however, will we see people in TBC, for example, battle from Mount Hyjal on the trash, hunters wearing full arcane or spell damage gear? Are they going to wear that and just spam volley? We'll see. Scorpid Poison gets a little bit... These are for your pets, I should say. Scorpid Poison. Lightning Breath gets it a bit, 2.65%. Arcane Missiles. Just it's nice to get confirmation. I know mages there, you know, working out all their damage and stuff. Nice to get confirmation that, yes, they do go up a fair bit. Well, a small bit. I don't know. It goes up. Okay. Seal of Command, 29%. PogChamp. And Consecration, again, we spoke a little bit about Consecration earlier. 12% per tick, up from 4.2%. As someone who plays Warrior Tank, I'm like, oh, dude, the Paladins are getting pretty good. Jeez. Items that do not stack, does not scale. Blaze Fury Medallion, good. I wasn't expecting it to, and I vended it, so good. Storm Gauntlets, this is an item that on the Naughty No-No servers sometimes would scale. Confirmed in the data mining, does not scale. The same for the enchants. Battle Master for the heal for your party. Death Frost for the frost damage. No scaling. Flame Caps don't scale with fire damage. Storm Chops, no nature damage with the bzz, bzz, zap. Nope. The quest reward Blood Boil Poison doesn't do anything. Petrified Lichen Guard is overpowered even without it scaling. I'm glad that it doesn't scaling because it would be broken. And making paladins even stronger. Like Skullflame Shield's already pretty strong. Don't give them every shield. Okay, so I'm glad that doesn't... Okay, so I'm just getting triggered. Mark of Conquest. The heal doesn't scale. The new dual crafting item for like level 55 guys. This is something you can get in the pre-patch actually. Come to think of it. Yeah, doesn't scale. Oh, these, if you are exalted with the Scryer, you get a heal for this. And it doesn't scale. Doesn't scale with Pendant of Might. Doesn't scale with this one. Arcumen. Doesn't scale with Restoration. Doesn't scale. Okay. All of these. Do I need to keep saying doesn't scale? None of these scale. The healing from the Spyglass from SSC Trash doesn't scale. Talisman of the Horde of the Alliance just does the standard base heal. Base heal from Corium Champion, the Blacksmith BOE crafted item. Glaive of the Pit from who other than Megatherodon doesn't do anything apart from the heal that it says on the tooltip. Again, with the Siphon, it's just the standard. He fills almost such a drain life. So whatever the base drain life of that is, it doesn't say how much, but you can't alter it. Again, thank you. Don't buff paladins too much. Dark Moon card Vengeance. It's nice again to get the confirmation from the data mine that it's just flat holy damage from the tooltip. Does not scale. Thank you. Because on some of those no-no servers, it does, and it's broken AF. Okay, moving on. Again, Timble's Focusing Crystal. It's just a standard damage here on the equip. Despair. The damage isn't increased. Decapitator. The damage isn't decreased. Again, this would be from attack power, presumably, just to increase the physical damage of these weapons. The proc or the use doesn't scale. And then we have the starting area for the Blood Elves. This shadow damage just stays as it is, 35. And again, Romulo's Poison Vial. It has a nature damage proc. It just does flat nature damage regardless of how much spell damage or nature damage you have. Cool. Ramstein's Lightning Bolt is just the standard damage. Again, with the 6 Demon Bag. So these AoE items, cool. Dragon Breath Chili is just standard. Stratholme Holy Water used to scale 1-to-1 with your spell damage in Classic, not in TBC. I like it because there's a fair amount of undead that would benefit from getting that in TBC. It's nice that it's not in there. Idol of the Claw. Nope. Diamond Flask. Okay, big one. Diamond Flask is confirmed in the datamine to not scale from healing. Woo! So vendor your healing gear. Yeah, maybe not just yet, because some of this stuff here might be useful. Test it on the beta. We'll see. See if we can make it work. Where are we going? Oh, I lost myself. Oh, I'm sorry for making everyone dizzy. Yeah, but don't vendor your Diamond Flask just yet, because as warriors, the 75 strength component is still a big damage item that you'll want to use for DPS even at level 70. So just because you don't get the heal if you're abusing the healing set you have, the strength component still remains just as strong as it is today. Your Firestone does not get any benefit from the extra spell damage. Arcane Shot stays as it is. Oh, there's one that I messed up the tooltip. I didn't edit it when I got it from the website. Serpent Sting is one I did edit. I made it rank 10 or whatever it's meant to be. Yeah, cool. It doesn't benefit from any nature damage. Your Mend Pet no longer. It was like 20%, I believe, based on the post. Yep, Mend Pet down from 20% to 0. Again, hunters weren't realistically wearing any healing gear, were they? Were they in Classic? Well, they're not going to be in TBC. Deadly Poison, Instant Poison, Wound, and Anesthetic Poison don't do anything other than what they say on the tooltip. And coming in to the end, Flametongue Totem does nothing, and Seal of Light has no scaling. Did Seal of Light? No, it didn't do anything in Classic either. Could you imagine if Seal of Light scaled, even like a small amount? That'd be crazy. So all the links to this visualization is in the description. The Discord is in the description. Go say hi. Check out the wonderful work that they've done. It's so useful. Like any of these items that you have any inquiries regarding, just jump on here and have a look. It's all on here. It's very, very interesting if you are into this kind of thing. Thank you for watching. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see more TBC content. I've been TSW. Cheerio.